So it's not the speed that makes an airplane stall, but the angle of attack. And once you reach this critical angle of attack, lift gives up and gravity takes over. And I'll show you why. Hello, everyone. My name is Steve, the Wired Flyer, and I break down aviation concepts in a very simple to understand way, unlike some of these wordy textbooks. Today's video is all about stalls. We'll be talking about what stalls are, why lift gives up, the separation point and its relation to all this. And we'll also talk about why, even though stalls occur due to angles of attack, why we're given a stall speed. So without wasting any more time, let's dive in. So what is a stall? Well, an airplane relies on a smooth airflow over the wings in order to produce lift. And if that smooth airflow on that wing gets disrupted, then lift collapses and you stall the airplane. So why does the lift fail when we reach this critical angle of attack? Well, as you can imagine, if this was an airplane wing, as the angle of attack is increased to that critical angle of attack where a stall happens, as the relative airflow is coming in and hitting the airfoil or the wing, then it's much harder for it to stay or stick to the upper camber of the wing. And that separation point of that smooth layer moves so far forward that you lose that pressure differential from the upper part and the lower part of the wing, and you lose the downwash. Both of those things are what creates lift. So you lose that, therefore you stall the airplane. Now let's talk about the separation point a little bit more. When you are flying and cruising at a high speed, then the angle of attack is low. Therefore, the separation point, which is where the smooth airflow over top of the wing separates, it's very far back towards the trailing edge. Now, when you're going slower, like when you're ascending, you're at a higher angle of attack, which causes that separation point to move forward a little bit from the trailing edge. And when that separation point moves too far forward, that's when lift collapses and you stall. So if a stall occurs because you've reached that critical angle of attack, then why do they give us a stall speed on our airspeed indicator? So as you're flying straight and level, as the airspeed goes down, for you to stay nice and level, you have to increase that angle of attack. So this reference point that's on the airspeed indicator that shows you what the stall speed is, or the normal stall speed, that's showing you that at that speed in straight and level flight, you're most likely going to be hitting that critical angle of attack, which will cause you to stall. So although the stall speed is an airspeed indication, it's really warning you that in a coordinated level flight, you are nearing the critical angle of attack. Now, there are a couple warning signs when you are nearing a stall, and one of them could be just feeling the buffeting of the airplane. So as you're nearing a stall, the wings will start buffeting and it will cause the airframe to shake. And that is a warning sign that you're nearing a stall. Now, the higher the angle of attack that you go on, the farther down the wing that the stall will occur, and you'll start to lose control over your ailerons. And this is because there's usually a washout design in the wings. And the washout is a twisting of the wing, which puts the wing tip at a lower angle of attack than the wing root, so that the wing root will stall first, allowing you to still have aileron control. Another warning indication would be a little horn inside of the cockpit that warns you that, hey, you're getting close to a stall. And there are other indications, but that's all we're going over today. So there you guys have it. Now we understand the aerodynamics behind a stall. I would just like to thank you guys so much for watching this video if you made it this far, and subscribe to the channel if you want to join me on my journey from electrician to pilot at 30 years old. I found this dream late in life, but I'm going after it full throttle. So until next time, stay motivated, keep learning, and chase your dreams. Let's go.